Okay. Oh, that was fun. I love that. I love that. 3, 1, 3 equals 9. 9 3 0 9 3 3 0 9. All right. I did have more attempts than this. Wait, let me pull up OBS. That felt good. Alright. So I'm gonna comment on the level Pie Guy style. Also, if you hear my voice is a bit off, it's because I have a cold. And well, okay. This level, it is quite fun. I think it's on the line between insane and extreme. I will count it as my second extreme, just because, I mean, I had 3,309 attempts on it, and for example in crowd control, another extreme, it took me not even 1,000 attempts to get to 91%. I still haven't beaten it. And I have over 3,000 attempts on it, but that's just because of my horrible luck. I have died in 91 and 92% over 5 times, and I've had a horrible experience with it. But yeah, here I haven't had any bad luck, and it has taken me around 300 attempts. Okay, so comments. First of all, I've beaten this on a copy, because here in 91%, this teleport portal used to TP right here, which or over here. Point is, it didn't teleport me to the right spot, so I kept dying unfairly in practice. So I didn't want to take the risk, and I just put a little portal there, invisible. And another bug on 36, yeah. So here, I don't know what this is about, but basically, here you're supposed to like bonk your head on the little block, and it didn't have an H block, and it sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. So because this is the intended way, I just put an H block there, because I don't want to keep dying there if I'm not supposed to. And yeah, that's basically all I modified. It has 0% effect on the actual gameplay as far as I'm concerned. And well, now let's talk about the gameplay itself. So we can separate this level into two main parts, which are 38 onwards and 0 to 37. So why? Because 0 to 37 is really inconsistent, and it feels more luck based. Let me explain why. For example, here on the first robot you have, you know, these orbs and these blue pads on blocks. And if you've ever made gameplay utilizing, well, hard gameplay, tight gameplay with blue pads on a single block, you may have encountered this glitch where you just like, let's see if it works. You just, yeah, see that little bonk thing? Well, yeah, that happens. And that will happen, it will throw you off, it will sometimes kill you, and it's bad. It also happens on the UFO, which is like really bad. because in the UFO it like resets your fall, and it's just not the best, but it's not that bad. This part it's mostly fine. It's a bit inconsistent, but it's not that bad. Then we get to the lamp part. So, oh my gosh, you can't see a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna save and play and go to the start pause. And I'm gonna slow it down to show you. Yeah, so this click is fine. Click and hold, but it's weird because if you click early, you have to release early if you don't want to hit that. If you click late, you're fine to fly higher, well, for longer at least. You release, and 20% is a huge choke point. It didn't like bother me too much from zero, but practicing it was quite a menace because it's really tight. You have to, yeah, do that, and you will die a lot there. It's really tight. Now, this is fine, this is fine. This is a bit tight, but that's okay. This ship's fine as well. You will die there a bunch. Here, it's a bit annoying if you click too early and hit the block on the side. But you know, that's alright, that's alright. This ship is fine. Then this dashboard is a bit like tight, really tight. And then this is the worst click in the entire level. The second black orb. The problem is, I'm going to really exaggerate here. One frame too early, you hit the spike. One frame too late, and you miss the block. It doesn't really seem like so at 0.5 speed, but it really feels like so when you're playing from zero at full speed. So yeah, this part is just praying you get it right. Then this is fine. You hold, release, hold. Okay, hold, release, and you're fine. Then 84% was quite annoying. I'm going to be honest with you. Also, practicing, I noticed you can do a funny there. I decided not to go with it because it's a bit tight. But if the yellow orb annoys you, it's a good alternative. So here you have to go up. And the problem with this part, with this percent, is that usually you'll be super low, and I can't remember why it was, but yeah, it just doesn't feel super good, because you will die like that a lot. Well, not like that. You will die like that a lot. You will click too late. Not like that, but like, holy shit. Okay, please, work for me. Work with me. No, so you'll hit the spike a lot. It's a bit hard to show off here. Why is it not? But yeah, the point is, yeah, like that, you will hit the spike a lot. Now here, you have to click, and that black orb is a timing. So, click too late. Okay, that wasn't too late. Click too late and you'll die. Click too early and you will die to that spike. So, it's a bit of a timing. Then, this jump is a bit tight. I didn't really have much problem with it. Died twice from zero. This green orb is really tight because you can't really see it. There's a spike there at the edge of the blocks. Yeah. So you will die to that spike a lot more than you think you would, or you should. Then you mostly just hold and it's fine. You sometimes have to do timing. Then here it's just memory. It's not that bad. I will do this in normal speed now. It's a bit of memory, super fine. You have to click that yellow orb very quickly, and here it's just following the music a bit. Click and fall down. Now you enter like half of the level, the other half of the level. Like, I separated from 38 onwards because the lamp section is really inconsistent, but the one right after the one I just played is not. It's really consistent. It's just memory and it feels nice to play. So yeah, it's just memorizing. Now we get to the drop, and it's some of the weirdest gameplay I've ever played, and that's something coming from me. I make weird gameplay. I create really weird gameplay, but this is much weirder than the stuff I make. So first we hit kind of a wall. Well, it is a wall when you're practicing because it has some really weird click patterns. It's really spammy, but it's a controlled spam. So it's like ba-ba-bam. It's like 1 2 3, 1 1 2 3, and 1 2 3 again. So like, no, not like that. Okay, so okay, let's see. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like that. And then there's some, I'm gonna go back to 0.7. Well, I played 0.5 before, I think, but I'm gonna play at 0.7 because I don't want to take like forever to show this. Yeah, it's really weird, but it's not inconsistent. It's quite fun, honestly. Much more fun than I expected it to be. Like, first I thought, I'm not going to beat this level. Why? Because of this section. Now, I have no idea how you're supposed to do this part properly, how it was intended, but I found my own way. So basically, you hold into that TP portal, click, click, and click. So those two orbs and the big one. Then you hold, and click the blue orb. Well, hold again for the blue orb, because it will change your gravity and you want to take up. Yeah, so hold, and now you want to make a big jump and hit the black orb rather late, because if not you will hit one of those TP portals. I mean, not too late, but not too early, because if you may hit it too early and that will happen, and that's not fun. So yeah, late, 1 2, 1 2 really quickly, 1 2, and now this, you want to separate this into 2 clicks. So basically, wait, Jesus, yeah, so, oh my god, yeah, like that. And you want to, this is a bit finicky, but it's not bad. You have to hold until you get to the TP portal. Then you stop holding and you click the red orb. So the way, yeah, like that. And now this is a bit inconsistent, but there's a way to make it 100% consistent. So your brain will tell you, it's just a hold, right? Yeah, you just have to hold. Nope, don't hold into it. You have to click it right as you get to the portal. So the wave has enough time to go. If you hit it too early, if you hit the red orb too early, you have enough time for the wave to go down into the mini portal, and then you hold and it plays normally. Because if you don't do that, you will get attempts where the wave stays big, yeah, like that, and you die. Moving on, I don't know how this part plays either. I just hold through it. Hold until you get to the ship portal, then you click the red orb, and you hold until you hit the spider portal. Then you do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, 2, 3, and then this may throw off some people. So you have to time this so that you hit the TP portal, because even if it looks really like a mistake, that won't happen to you often because it looks really tight. It will happen to you more times than you think. This was what I did before beating it. This was my new best. I did that and yeah, like that. I got 72% before beating it. So yeah, just delay it a bit. Be careful with not holding too much. And now those are just 2 quick clicks. Now this part is easy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have to click 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and make sure to hold that black orb. Like, hold into it. When you do the jump, stop holding. Then the ship, you will turn into a ship and go down and just barely hit the TP portal, and then you just hit the red orb, hold into it, and well, this is something, I don't know, the game's just weird. It's something, sometimes it just, when you hold into this, sometimes it activated the blue orb for me, but now it's not doing that, and you can just basically skip a bunch of inputs. But how you normally play this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and you can sometimes also hit the red orb from there. Sometimes. I'm not going to do that again because it's really tight, and playing at 0.7 speed makes it harder to purposefully fail the way you want. But yeah, you want to click a fourth time, because for some reason when you hold out of an orb, the wave doesn't want to work. So you click 4 times. I played it at full speed so you can see. So it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah, like that, and then you release. It's not a bad release because you can slide on the block, which is really nice. And yeah, and now it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and now here it's, oh shit, I forgot to record. Oh well, I will just, whatever. But yeah, What if I save? No, that's not it. That's not going to be it. But yeah, basically, now you just hold, jump once. In my completion, I made another jump with the up arrow. I play in a really interesting way. I am left-handed, and I've been playing with the mouse in a really weird position for a long time. It was really uncomfortable, so I changed it. And because, well, I have a mod, I don't know which one does this, but I can put on key bindings, and I play with the X key. So my clicks are with the X key, and I can help myself with the up arrow if I need it. So yeah, just do another click with a second button of your choosing to be completely sure that you make it. Then there are many ways to approach this. The way I found it most consistent is you click and then hit the blue orb, but you can also sort of just hold out of it, kind of, well, maneuver out of it, not hold, but it's a lot more inconsistent, so I recommend you just hit the blue orb. Now 91%. So yeah, if you play the level normally, you may stumble across it. See, here you can notice the blue effect of the TP portal in the middle of the ball portal. Why's that? I have no idea, because RobTop codes his game in a funny way. So yeah, the TP portal just teleports you in the middle instead of what it should, and you just basically die for no real reason. So yeah, you may want to play in a copy and fix that. And now you hit that blue orb rather early, so you don't hit that TP portal up there, and now it's just a matter of avoiding the yellow portals and the TP portals. It's quite easy. You can choke this, by the way, but it's not as hard to choke as other stuff, so it's just bum 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 bum, and then you go up. And make sure to go up with a wave when you enter the cube portal, because if not, you will die a really unfortunate 98% death, which is not optimal. So yeah, that's basically this level. It's the Drip Drip by Tinraz and more. Yeah, Wyntaee and Maxxormen. Yeah, I will hack 100% on the level so that I show that I've beaten it. Anyway, there's this video to prove that I didn't cheat. Like, I didn't record with OBS myself playing, but I have my iPad recording if I have to prove it to anyone. It's a really fun level. I do recommend it. Definitely deserves a rate. Demon. Woohoo, a new core. Yeah, that's all.